Well, when I was younger, I used to make audio recordings occasionally. Used to make audio recordings as diary entries, and it strikes me now that making a vlog, as they call them, I presume that's how you pronounce it, it would be a good thing to do. And of course, there is the possibility of publishing it on YouTube so that other people can see what's going on. But and the point of that really would be to save me from the type of unpleasant experience I went through over a period of decades when I was being made to have drugs with a diagnosis of schizophrenia, which caused me terrible hurt and problems, and I was living with my parents and didn't have much to do with anybody else, and evidently they didn't see, and the doctors didn't see. Nobody saw the effects of the drugs on me. Anybody who properly observed the effects of the drugs on me would know that I shouldn't have been given the drugs. But anyway, so thanks to modern technology, after these decades of these wasted decades, I can hope to show up any undesirable effects, or very negative effects. They were disastrous effects by publishing on YouTube. So I sort of think in terms of I've forgotten his name, Bill Gates, but he wasn't, of course, responsible for the internet. But I think modern society has a lot to thank him for in making easier free exchange of information. Anyway, I wrote a piece this morning that the question sometimes arises whether it is better or easier to write a diary, to put a diary in written form, or to record it in audio or video. And as usual, the mind-altering drugs which get into me alter my perception of certainly how easy it is to do the two different things. Sometimes I find it preferable, we'll say, and easier, I suppose, to do a diary in written form, which may seem difficult to understand, because surely anybody can, it's easier for anybody to talk than to write, and that's why call centres are in such vogue these days. But in fact it isn't so, because sometimes, under whatever circumstances, and mainly it's to do with mind-altering drugs which are affecting me, sometimes when I'm speaking I become confused, because the feedback, if you like, of processes, not only hearing my own voice, but the processes going on to produce the speech, what I'm saying, it caused me problems of sort of thinking about other things at the same time, and thinking out what I want to say. And in those circumstances it is easier to write, and I think there are many people actually like that, who shy retiring types, as I abbreviate, I call them for abbreviation, and who find it easier to write letters than telephone, for example, and that's the reason, because they have more time to think out what they want to say. Anyway, the reason I'm fairly fluent with what I'm saying at the moment is that I've drunk a cup of coffee made with tap water I collected last Thursday night or Friday morning, which at the time I thought contained amphetamine, and I think now that there is considerable evidence that the water does contain amphetamine. And that's the substance of what I was writing about in my written diary this morning. Anyway, the trouble with moaning on for too long is that nobody's going to watch it, but then again, nobody's going to have patience to take it in. But of course that doesn't matter really if it's only for my private use, but I must say I've been uploading things to YouTube recently and I am thinking in those terms. But I'll stop now and I might start again in a bit.